two things that's really being talked about right now. And that's Stranger Things, the Netflix show, and Game One of the finals. But before we even get to Game One, I'm gonna leave that at the end because I got a lot to say about that. Because you have a lot of people hitting me up like on IG. I'm gonna just leave that. That's gonna be the second. But let's go with Stranger Things first. Alright, man, we back with another Front Row Talk episode, the podcast with expensive opinions. This is episode 15, as y'all can see. Before we even get started, I want to thank y'all for subscribing, sharing, commenting, all of that. Like, y'all been really going crazy. The whole TikTok page, that I'll be leaving in the description. TikTok, we got a video that went viral. So, I was hypo for that because it's making progress slowly but surely. If I'm not mistaken, the video's about to hit 10,000 views. It was a video with the sinkhole that I did on this channel, on the podcast channel. Like I said, it's about to hit 10,000. First of all, I guess it just got on the For You page and it was just going from there. That's the first time I actually like went viral. Won't be the last though, respectfully. I got a couple like follows from that and likes on there. So y'all make sure y'all go. If you haven't seen the video, go see it. I'm gonna leave the name of the TikTok page for the podcast down in the description. But before we even get started, like, the usual, make sure you subscribe, like, share, all of that. Because without that, we wouldn't really be growing as a channel. And make sure you tune into the vlog channel, too. I haven't dropped a vlog since the basketball one, but I soon drop one. I'm going to definitely vlog the finals. Probably, like, yeah, just stay tuned. But before we even get started, we're going to talk about two, like, main topics. I feel like, it's two things that's really being talked about right now. And that's Stranger Things, the Netflix show, and Game One of the finals. But before we even get to Game One, I'm gonna leave that at the end because I got a lot to say about that. Because you have a lot of people hitting me up like on IG. I'm gonna just leave that. That's gonna be the second. But let's go with Stranger Things first. It's a great show. I've been tuned in since like it came out. For those who don't know, it's a Netflix show. I think it's only streamed on Netflix. I'm not sponsored by Netflix. I'm just letting y'all know. But if y'all want to sponsor me, just you feel me, like. But this season was a great season. I give it like a 8 or 9 out of 10. I always feel like I gotta rate things, just so y'all could get an idea of how I feel about it. It definitely was different. Like they came different with this one. Supposedly they spent like 3 million each episode, and it was like 7 episodes. So y'all do the math. Um, it was like they were each an hour long. It didn't disappoint. I definitely binge watched it. Uh, it took me like 2 3 days to finish it, but I definitely finished it so I could come on and talk about it here. Uh, what I liked about it was how it was new characters. There was new people in this season. They still had the old cast, but they brought in new people. Um, the whole like, oh wait, before I even keep going, like it's gonna be some spoilers in this. So if y'all haven't finished the season, just click off. Make sure you still like the video, but just click off and come back after. But definitely I liked how they came with different characters. Something that was crazy was the whole Vecna monster thingy. If y'all know what I'm talking about, y'all know it's like the new like Demogorgon, but just more powerful or whatever. If y'all know what I'm talking about, if y'all finish the show, but um, it was definitely different. It had me like I was like damn, like they really it was a different idea. It didn't get tiring. It was a good season. Um, what I liked also was how like every certain characters like certain they took trips to different part of the world like in the show. If I'm not mistaken, one part was like in Russia, the other part was where was it? Nevada. Like like it was groups of the characters like going around, trying to solve the mysteries and all of that. The usual how Stranger Things work, but also how 11 like she lost her powers, but then she got them back, um, and how she met like Papa. Yeah, y'all know who I'm talking about. That's the guy who been like with her since she was like in the whole facility. Since season one and stuff like that when she broke out. Um, Also, what was crazy was like how the whole government was trying to like get a hold of her and stuff like that because they think that she's the one that's committing all these murders, or she has something to do, like influence, something to do with the murders and stuff like that. What threw me off was how, like, how the people like die in the show. Like, that was crazy. Um, and for those who don't know, the like Vecna is one, like, the first. So y'all know how 11 is 11, like, cause number 11, like, when she was in the whole facility, Vecna is like literally the first character that was like made, like, I wouldn't say made, but like in the facility, who was trained like with the powers and stuff like that. If y'all watch the season, y'all would know what I'm talking about. But that's who Vecna is. It threw me off completely at the end. So it's like, I don't know who Vecna is, because they've been together before and all. Also, what threw me off is how Jim is alive. And he didn't die from that big explosion at the end of season 3, so he's definitely back on the show. But of course, I think he was in Russia, if I'm not mistaken, and he has survived. And then he let Joyce know he was alive through like a whole like letter, and he had a letter written and it shipped all the way to Joyce and all of that. And then she went and she took a whole trip with Murray all the way to Russia, or whatever, to make sure that they get him and stuff like that. And how what I found cool was how Jim, like, he knew how to fight the Demogorgon in Russia, and like all the Russian, like, if correct me if I'm wrong, I think it's Russia. He let all the prisoners know how to fight the Demogorgon. Of course, again, this is spoilers. Jim and the other Russian guy, the guy who was helping him out, were the only two left alive. So he knew how to fight the Demogorgon. Make sure y'all tune in, cause like, if y'all see the show, y'all would understand it better than I can explain it. But yeah, like, it was just a lot going on. I liked how they like did it in different parts and stuff. And so it was a lot of like switching back and forth from like characters throughout the show. So it definitely kept me interested. But like, yo, what I found crazy was like the only way you could be saved from Vecna and stuff like is like if like you listen to your favorite song. So um that I found that like different, because when Max, she almost got took from him, they started like, they started playing her favorite song. And at that moment I was thinking like, damn, what song would I like, God forbid, but like if that were to happen to me, what song would I play, to be saved? I honestly don't have a favorite song, but if you probably just put some Drake or something like that, like, You Gonna Save Me, or Lil Baby or something like that, cause like that's what, like, if you play the person's favorite song, then y'all go look at the show. Y'all would understand what I'm saying. If you watch Stranger Things, you would know exactly what I'm talking about. But supposedly Volume 2 is coming next month in July, so then I suppose that's the last, like the last of the last of Stranger Things we're gonna get. So they better come with like at least 10 episodes or more even, cause they definitely didn't disappoint with this one. Um, like I said, I've been tuned into the show for the longest, like, and yeah, like, these are the characters in season 4 is 11, is Will, Jim, Mike, Jonathan, Max, Joyce, Steve, Lucas, Nancy, Victor Creel too. One of the, like, he experienced the whole. Victor Creel is Vecna's dad, but before Vecna became Vecna. So it's a lot. It's a lot too. But if y'all know what I'm talking about, y'all know what I'm talking about. Like I said, if it came to like where Vecna, like, and I had an encounter, just play some Drake, like, cause that's the song, or Lil Baby. Those are two people who like I would really like really save me when if I listen to get me out of the whole like trance, or like the whole hypnotism that they be going through when they encounter. Also, the whole clock. I found the clock like crazy, before they even encounter the whole monster and stuff like that. It's just they came different with this one. I can't lie. I could see how they spent 3 mil on each episode. Like, that's a crazy budget. But now moving on. Enough of the whole Netflix and Stranger Things. Game 1 of the NBA Finals. Oh my God. Listen, anybody, listen. Anybody who be hitting me up on Instagram, just tune into the podcast so you could hear how I feel. Like, cause I'm not doing all that texting back. But listen, game one, Boston and at the Warriors. I did not expect to lose. I'm not gonna put up a front, but I'm not overreacting. I'm not overreacting or panicking at all. Like I'm not. I'm not. First of all, Al Horford is not having 26 points again. That's not gonna happen. He made six threes, like six threes. I'm not. Don't get me wrong. He has a shot, but I don't think. And then Derek White, 21 points. Mind you, Jason Tatum only had 12 points the whole night. So it's like I don't expect it to go the way it did. Now on Golden State, and Curry had 21 points in the first quarter. Like he came out firing. He didn't score anything in the second. I don't think he scored the fourth. I think he scored the first and third quarter. But how I feel about it, I'm not. I didn't expect us to lose, but I don't think the series is over. Clearly not. I still got Golden State. Um, and for those who got Boston, it's people. They're not even Boston fans. They just hate the Warriors. But I respect it though, cause when you too good at something, like people gotta hate and stuff like that. It's cool though, cause you know I'm gonna upload a vlog when Golden State wins the championship. I'm gonna upload a vlog, and I'm gonna just let that time come. I'm not even gonna speak too much. But I got the next game is on Sunday. That's 2 days from now, on the 5th. I expect this. I expect us, as in Golden State, to win, tie up the series. I got Golden State in 6 and 5 or 6, but mostly 6. I got us winning in general. That's what matters. Um, but yeah, it was like a fluke game. Like it was a lot of unexpected things happening. Like I didn't expect Al Horford to go. They first of all, Celtics went on a 17-0 run. I don't think we're gonna let that happen the rest of the series. It was just a lot of like unexpected things happening. But it's the finals, so a lot of people turn into nobody's turned into somebody's, and you gotta respect it. It is what it is. Like I said, I'm not panicking. Yeah, I know I got toxic though on Instagram, so approach with caution. Cause when I get at you and we win the finals, it might not be the same energy, reciprocated back. But it's cool though. Like I said, I got Golden State in 6. I got Curry getting his 4th championship, his first Finals MVP. We know that shouldn't be his first Finals MVP, but it's cool. It is what it is. The NBA gave it to Andre Iguodala back when they gave it him. Yeah, it's just too much. But um, I respect it though. I'm not mad. I'm not overreacting like I said. Cause it's just game one. I definitely see us taking game two and so on. Like we're gonna see how it plays out. Boston's a great team though. Like all bias aside, they're a great team. They swept the Nets. I had multiple conversations about how the whole East and West worked out. So y'all know what Boston did. I give my respects to them. One of my favorite players is Jaylen Brown. So I definitely see where the talent is like in Boston. I just don't think that they're gonna beat Golden State. One, because that's my team. Two, because Golden State has the best player on the court. Three, they got more experience. They've been there before. It's just a lot of factors that play in. So to be honest, that's how I feel on it. I don't really want to say too much. Just make sure you tune in on Sunday. And I'm not even going to overreact over a win. But when we win that chip, just be ready. I'm gonna have that whole vlog ready, all of that. And yeah, that's basically it. That's my thoughts on game one. Like I said, Stranger Things, great show. It was. I wouldn't say it's my favorite season because that's just I don't know. I don't really want to say that, but it's definitely a great season. Um, and I'm waiting till July, to come so they could bring volume 2. I'll definitely be talking about it again in July. Um, on this podcast, probably with somebody who watches it. I'm gonna try to bring somebody up who watches Stranger Things. That way, y'all could hear somebody else's opinion. And yeah, that's basically it. Run up, run up the TikTok because we soon got 10K. If we got 10K on the video, I'm gonna be content. I'm gonna be valid. If we got more, even better. But yeah. So, and also, it's crazy times right now. Like everywhere, Like I said, I wouldn't say I try to avoid things like that because but it's just it could be very draining. Y'all make sure y'all pray, and if y'all don't pray anyways because it's crazy outside. Y'all gotta be aware and just be cautious of what you do and who you like, who you put yourself around and stuff like that. Cause time's just crazy right now. And yeah, uh, I send my condolences and all of that to the families um from the whole shooting in Texas. And there was a bunch of shootings right after that. Like it's been crazy. Like y'all see the news and all that. I don't really want to cover topics like that because I personally don't like giving my energy towards things like that. If you want to know how I feel personally about it, just approach me and ask me. But like I said, I don't really, I just make sure I pray over me, my family, and everybody from me. And yeah, y'all should do the same thing. But I want to keep chatting. Make sure y'all subscribe, y'all like, y'all comment, y'all share, do the regular. And yeah, we going up. We got 56 subscribers. Get me to 100 subscribers so we could just, keep progressing and stuff like that. And yeah, it's your boy ssalcita, and I'm out.